So Palmetto and erectile dysfunction. In this video I will talk about why so palmetto can absolutely cause erectile dysfunction, okay? Especially in sensitive individuals or if you are taking so palmetto long term, and I will explain why it is happening, okay? So if you don't know me, I was personally taking so palmetto for more than 3 years in combination with topical minoxidil, nizoral, finasteride, and so on. Okay, so I completely messed up my hormones, and right now I'm helping guys with these conditions. Okay, so I have restored myself naturally. Sometimes you need even like TRT or DHT supplement, like DHT injections. Okay, so as you can see, you don't need things like finasteride, saw palmetto, or any other natural DHT blockers in order to keep your hair. Okay. Also, saw palmetto is used for guys that have problems with prostate health. Okay, so mostly if you are 30 and older, you go to urologist, the first thing he will give you is saw palmetto, pygeum, and stinging nettle, the three killers of DHT. Guys, DHT is extremely crucial for your health, for your well-being, for your mental well-being. So blocking DHT is terrible idea. Okay, so why saw palmetto can cause ED? Okay, so mechanism of harm. The first pathway is 5-alpha reductase enzyme and inhibition. Okay, so from my experience, okay, saw palmetto is worse than finasteride. Okay, so you can argue with me how much you want, but for me, saw palmetto has much greater effect. And also working with guys, I see much harder recovery in guys using saw palmetto than guys using finasteride. Okay, so I think that even if it is natural, okay, the 5-alpha reductase blocking activity is extremely high. Okay, so if you block 5-alpha reductase activity, you are blocking DHT, dihydrotestosterone. Okay, dihydrotestosterone should be responsible for like prostate issues and balding, but it's not the case. Okay, you can see also new research for prostate health, and you will find the result that estradiol is causing this. Okay, so yeah, so another thing is if you are using saw palmetto, you will see androgen receptors downregulation. Okay, less DHT, less androgen receptors activation, and then you have downstream gene suppression. Okay, so less DHT also means less enos. Okay, so nitric oxide synthase, that is extremely crucial for erection, and your penile tissue health is affected. Okay, so unfortunately you will end up having ED. Okay, so estrogen progesterone disruption. Okay, saw palmetto may have weak progesterone activity, so is worsening sexual dysfunction, because too much progesterone in man's body will decrease will decrease sexual or increase sexual dysfunction. Okay, sorry. Okay, so neurosteroid suppression, because low 5-alpha reductase means lower allopregnanolone and other GABAergic neurosteroids. Also, you need to understand that DHT has also its own metabolites that are like working as a pheromones and so on. So it's also important for your how you attract another gender, like girls. Okay, so men and girls, so it's extremely crucial. Okay, so also it impacts erectile smooth muscle tissue. Okay, so because look, DHT maintains smooth muscle tone. Okay, so uh, without it, the penile rigidity will suffer. Okay, so also the other things is less dopamine. Okay, so uh, also it's connected with DHT, because DHT also dopaminergic. Okay, so uh, Symptoms it can cause: you will have weak or absent morning spontaneous erection, genital numbness or cold penis, okay, loss of libido and pleasure, erectile rigidity issues, weak orgasm, sometimes post-orgasm depression, okay, sleep disruption, okay, and slowed cognition or emotional flatness. You can compare this to PSSD or PFS, okay. So if you want to recovery, okay, with saw palmetto, you need androgen receptors reactivation, neurosteroid restoration. You need to work on your nitric oxide and endothelial health and nerve sensitivity, okay. So yeah, I think you should do test before you decide to take any supplement, okay. And there are many great supplements that would really help to fix this. Can you fix this? Of course you can. The first thing you need to do, you need to stop saw palmetto, and then you need to do penile rejuvenation. You need to increase your androgens, and yeah, you need to increase 5-alpha reductase activity. Okay, there are several ways: NADPH, zinc. Okay, so thyroid's health, IGF-1. Okay, DHEA. Okay, so many ways how you can do it. Okay, so saw palmetto erectile dysfunction is reversible. Okay, if you need my help, you will find the link under this video for coaching.